it. And you know when you think, oh, I'll watch that later when I can put the sound on, and then I forgot, but I'll watch it this morning. Cheers, Carl. Right, who else is up in Devon before 7? Let's find out, shall we, by meeting today's guest. It's Dan Sobey, who runs Sobey Fitness. Good morning, Dan. How are you?
Morning, John. I'm very good. How are you?
Very well, thanks. I guess you're usually up at this sort of time anyway.
Yeah. Both myself and Lisa, we normally get up pretty early and, get the day started.
Tell us a little bit about you and your fitness business.
Well, exactly that. We run a personal training and fitness company. So we've got online, offline, real world, virtual world classes and sessions. So we're up every day pretty early. Normally have a couple of clients in before 7 actually, but today we start at 7 with a class. So so that's a normal day or a normal start.
How did you start this? How did you get into it?
Well, we've been into fitness for a long time. Like I at university spent more time probably in the gym than I did in the lecture studios. And then after that, just kind of evolved and grew and started off teaching martial arts and then more fitness and personal training. And it kind of evolved from there.
It's changed a bit, hasn't it? Because you mentioned real life, real world and online. I mean, that wasn't even a thing, I guess, when you started. Yeah,
it's true. We've had FaceTime fitness for quite a few years with our personal training clients. And then obviously when COVID hit and lockdowns came in, group exercise virtually became a real thing. And so we've had to invest a bit of time, effort and money into doing that. So now we run it on multiple platforms, which seems to work pretty successfully.
So you run it with your wife, Lisa, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, how's that work, Dan? Working and living together?
Well, we have different points of view depending on the time of day and the day of the week. But it generally works really well because we've got different teaching styles. So that complements and attracts different folks. And we bring a bit more of a joined up element to what we do. So it works well. It works well.
And whereabouts is your studio, your space?
So we're based in Crown Hill. We've got a small studio, PT studio in Crown Hill, which we had put together during lockdown something. So we're here. Then obviously we're online, sobeyfitness.co.uk. And we use different venues around town. We do an outdoor workout program called Urban Gym. So we use different outdoor spaces for that. Starting to get a little bit cold, a little bit dark, but we've got some portable floodlights, so we could bring the light with us if needs be. So we're up in Crown Hill is our centre of operations, Sobey Fitness HQ. But then we're in different places as well.
And you mentioned martial arts there. How far into the world of martial arts did you go or get, and which ones did you do?
I've done quite a few different ones. So I've got a collection of black belts. But I teach kids kickboxing now on a Thursday evening, 5 o'clock. So that's the only martial arts teaching group stuff I do now. Still incorporate boxing and some eskrima stick fighting into some of my PT sessions, if that's what people want to do. So but martial arts certainly was my thing. From about the age of 8, I was taking part in one martial art or another, which has been great fun, great discipline, really great fitness actually, which then sort of led me into the fitness world more so. So yeah.
Did you what sports have you competed at? Because you're proper sport Billy by the sound of it.
Well, yeah, especially like school level, football, rugby. I grew up in Bristol, so between Bristol and Bath, rugby was a big thing.
Yeah.
Squash was a favourite of mine, and water sports, as we've got kind of like more opportunities living near the sea. So paddleboarding is something we do a lot of here at Sobey Fitness now. But certainly any sport and all sports have had an attraction to me. And fitness is so important because, that's something that underpins any good athletic kind of endeavour. If you've got a good level of fitness, strength, speed, skill, flexibility, they all playing really well. So I guess I viewed sport as what I wanted to do. Fitness was what gave me the ability to do it and play it well. yeah, so it's been part of my life for a long time, and it's been part of Lisa's life for a very long time as well.
Is Lisa from Plymouth, and that's how you ended up here?
Yeah. Well, I came to Plymouth University to study environmental science, funny enough, a long time ago. And I left for a while, went to Canada on an exchange program, came back to Plymouth, got training, met Lisa in the gym. She was actually my boss at the time. She employed me to do to teach some kids martial arts, and she obviously saw the potential, put me on a few other courses, and then we started going out, and the rest, as they say, is history. So we've been together, I think, 22 years now, so quite a while.
And you do life coaching as well, don't you?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. I've got a pretty cool contract with a local construction company where we've done some pretty good well-being bits and pieces for them. So that's definitely been an area that's evolved over time, and I think, you know, in more recent years it's become more apparent, because health is recognised as not just going to the gym and pumping iron or even eating correctly. It's about the mental health, the emotional well-being, the holistic point of view, and really life coaching encapsulates all of those things. So it's been definitely a different dynamic than just your bog standard kind of fitness gym.
Yeah, absolutely.
We kind of started off as.
Yeah, good on you. Obviously, you've got a load of clients who've been with you for quite a while, and some new ones as well who just are joining.
Yeah, we've always got room. We've always got room for newbies, but we've got some pretty long-standing clients that well, I know it's a couple of my personal training clients. I've been training for, crikey, over 20 years actually.
Wow.
So I still can't get rid of them, but no matter how many press-ups I make them do. And it's funny because one of them specifically the other day, we're doing press-ups. You know, I still hate press-ups, even though it's been 20 years of training. He still hates them, but I still make him do them.
Not as bad as burpees. Mate, it's great to meet you, Dan. Great to meet you.
Well, many thanks, John. Lovely to be online.
No, it's really nice to be with you, and say hello to Lisa for us, and good luck with your continued success there in Crown Hill.
Okay, well, many thanks, John. You have a great day.
And you. Take care, Dan.
Take it easy.
Bye. John Akers at breakfast. That was Dan Sobey from Sobey Fitness. Let's find out what the weather's doing for Devon. Here's Dan. Morning, Dan.